Alrighty then, so what is up my dragon and dragonettes? And welcome back to Nacogdoches. So the truth about the Series S, right? I do have it, just to let y'all know, so y'all think I ain't bullshitting. There she blows right there. Alright. That is the Series S. And full of shit. I'm really surprised nobody haven't sued. 512 gigs of this system, and the fact that you're only getting 300. You're only getting 300 some gigs out of this system, so it kind of cuts your memory almost 200. 100 or something, right? 100 some change, but almost 200. And besides that, it does everything that it is advertised. Now, I have had this system. I'll change it around. I got it sitting right here on like my little dresser and whatnot. I can probably show y'all that. Yeah, actually I can. Just sitting right there, down there chilling. So, God of War. Oh, Hey, shout out to anybody know which God of War that's actually from. I got that. Got the Ultimate Edition for God of War. I got that Pandora's box. So, the system is great. It's fantastic. The problem that I fucking have is when I'm trying to play the game. Not only did y'all shit me out of almost 200 gigs. And I don't even know where the fuck the 200 gig actually goes. It'd be nice if you like, hey, we're taking 200 gigs because of this. This is where it's going, stuff like that. It don't tell you. You advertise 512. It should be 512. Okay. That's fucking crazy because if you go buy a car, somebody's like, oh, you can't get all the car. You get, we gotta take 200 off the car. You're like, what? So they cut the back of the trunk off and said, there you go, bam, there you go. So, or they give you they give you 4 wheels. You see it on the pictures. Oh yeah, I get 4 wheels. Sometimes they get cool. And then as soon as you buy it and then you test drive, you're like, damn, this thing ain't really going. And you realize the 2 back wheels are gone. That's what it feels like playing this damn system. So people who have got the Series X, y'all won't have any problem with this. But when it gets to the point to where, well, they have a problem with it too, with the being advertised a terabyte and it's not a terabyte. They really only get like 900 or 800 something. But I think they took more out from the series, right? So sitting here looking at this deal right now, I get y'all to come look at it with me. Look at reviews. We gotta turn that off. So I don't want to output it. Don't want to output it. All right. So the problem I'm having here, right, is there's a lot of games on here that should not be optimized for their Series X and S. There's some games that you be like, I can see it. I can see it. This fucking Yu-Gi-Oh game that I'm going to stream later on today should not be optimized for the fucking Series X or S. It should not be. The crazy part is, anything that you see an error on is on my external hard drive. Remember, they tell you you cannot play that game if it's on an external hard drive, right? So tell me why, for some reason, I can play this game off my external hard drive, but everything else I can't play. So that is another problem with the series version, is that you have an external hard drive already. They could have made it to where you can play that external hard drive. It's just storing it. That's all it is. Storing it. Like you download the series version, and you should be able to. It was a bitch move for them to get you to buy. Fuck is that crackling noise, bruh? It was a bitch move to get you to buy. Now, series. Now anything that just says series on it, right? You can't play. So like this is on the external hard drive. If I click on this, you have to transfer it. But for some reason, this game right here has more detail in it, right? Now I'm going to show you. We're going to manage this. Click over. I'm going to move it. Select all. We're going to move it over to the external hard drive. But there's just certain games that you see, and this I don't understand. I press B. It takes me back to the game or to the main menu. I don't like that. I didn't ask to go back to the game or the main menu. I wanted to go back to here. That's another thing that aggravates me about the new series. So not only do this is internal storage, right? I think I would have to go to settings to see the actual storage that they give you. So 364 gigs. All right. This is what they give you. And then even with my terabyte, it's the same thing. I don't understand. Like I bought a 4 terabyte. Why would you give me 3.6? But that's not my problem with the system. It happens, right? They tell you this is what it is, but this is what you actually get because they got to use somewhere to optimize it for whatever you're using. Okay, like if I had like give me a choice to optimize instead of making me try to go buy your external hard drive. But if I can find my damn calculator, here it is. So 4.0 minus 3.6 is 0.4. What's it? 0.4 terabytes? We would say that. So 364 minus 512. That's 148 gigs that they took from me. To me, I seen that. I feel that is a lot. That is a lot to me. Like I don't like that number at all. Like I said, it shouldn't have been. I don't think it should be that much, especially when you know that you have games out there. Fucking size, just the series. We just doing the series. All right. My external hard drive. 121, 64, 48, 46. All these games are in the 40s, except these is on the 30s. And go back to the internal. 89, 67, 46. So you have games out here that you know damn well, especially Call of Duty, because I tried Call of Duty on here, that you know damn well there are 100 something gigs, but you decide to give us 300 something gigs for this damn thing, and then expect us to fit all these games on here. So you're left with two choices. You pick the games that you're gonna play every single day, which the only thing that hasn't been switched is Marvel's Avenger, Fortnite, and Rocket League. Fortnite would have been gone. To be honest, Fortnite would have been gone, but my buddies, they play it, and I actually kind of enjoy it just a little bit. Before I did not, but I actually enjoyed it, and my buddies like to play it. They don't like to play Halo, and Halo's only 18 gig. So tell me how. That's the campaign. That's the multiplayer that looks good and big and whatnot, but the campaign is like the same thing. But all these other games, like it's ridiculous. So this is the problem that you're gonna have to deal with, right? And here we are again, 121 for NBA 2K. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, there are games out here. I'm gonna go. You can tell the difference with NBA 2K. You can tell there's no difference at all. Optimized for the series, for some reason, you cannot tell. A little bit, you can tell. Don't know because I had to get. They force you. That's another thing when you buy the series version. Most of the games that you have, if they have a series version, they are going to force you to play the other force you to play the series version. You cannot play the Xbox One version. The only games that you are allowed to play the Xbox One version, and they give you a choice, are the sports games. So let's see, go by console. So I think I got it here, right? This was at managed at 121. Oh, so that was 121, and where you at? Because I downloaded it twice just to see. Oh, did I delete it? I deleted it, and it well, I'm able to. I had it, and then like the NBA for the Xbox One is only 90 something gigs. So, Madden has it. But it was just the feel of the game. I really didn't see the difference. MLB The Show, I did not see a difference at all for me to get the series. So the sports game, I was allowed to choose if I wanted to have the series version or if I wanted to have the Xbox One version. And if I had more space, I would get the series version of the of Madden NFL, but at the same time, wasn't a big difference. With 2K22, there was a big difference. Like the graphics are amazing. There's a new camera angle that I like that I can't use, which I think is bullshit. It should be on both systems. The interface of all of it looks different. And once you get used to the look or something like that, and then, you know, it's basically like somebody been feeding you steak, and the next day, you know, like, here, eat this fucking $1 Burger King cheeseburger. You know, I don't want that $1 cheeseburger. Just eat that dollar cheeseburger. No, give me the damn steak. I mean, yes, you're going to get full and you're going to eat and stuff like that, but at the same time, you're not going to be as satisfied at it as it is with the steak. We'll give you steak all day, or you can have a burger all damn day. $1 burger, just meat and cheese and buns. That's it. So, sorry, this game cannot be played from the external. So, why is it that this is on the external hard drive? It's the series. It says at the very top that you see, optimized for the Xbox Series XS. These are my Series XS games, right? And all of them so far, if I click on them, they're on the hard drive. I can't play. Can't play. I'm just going through and showing you every single one. So you mean to tell me that shitty game right there, I want to say it's shitty because I am kind of having fun playing it, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which only has, we're going to round it up to 7 gigs. But this game, $48 gigs. 49 gigs versus 7 gigs. But that game could be played off my external hard drive. Makes no sense to me. So now the predicament that you have is that now you have to buy these shitty ass $200 hard drive. These SD cards, memory cards that they putting us back on. Just, I don't know. I thought we was past that, but now we're not. And I don't understand like how that in this day and age, you know, really what it should have been is the Series S should have been 1 terabyte at $299. And then the Series X should have been at like 4 terabytes or something. Because that terabyte that I bought right there, I bought for $80 off of Amazon. So that should have been 2 terabyte. This Series X should have been 4, or you could do 1 and 2, 1 TB, 2 TB. We're at a day and age that nothing should be under a terabyte. Gigabytes are starting to become like how the old system was when we use megabytes. I think that's what it's called. The MBs, and then they was like, yeah, you get like 200 gigs. Oh, the Xbox 360 you get 312 gigs. Like, yeah, let me get that 312 gigs. You know, what is this shit? I got all consoles, right? We're gonna sort by console group. Here it is, 360 games. Oh, they don't show the size. All right, sort by size. It's gonna be down at the bottom anyway because it's 360s. And some of these three. Here we go. The MBs. And then it was like okay for some of these. For the. Can you filter by 360 games? Yeah, you can. All right. 30. Right? That wasn't bad. It was like 30, but most of the games that came out were low. You get what I'm saying, right? Most of the games are low. This was like the norm. 4 gigs, 5 gigs, stuff like that. You actually had room to put games on there. It's to the point to where they're worried about making money back. So yeah, you get. Don't get me wrong, man. The system is great. It's fantastic. It's a beast. I love it to death. But the matter of the fact is that they fucked us on memory. If you have the Series X, you don't have to worry about it as much. But at the same time, it's gonna come to you, and you're gonna kind of get messed up. You get more a couple of games, right, on your system. But compared to like 360 games I have, right, which is 41. But if I go to my on the internal, I only got 7 games. On the old 360 games, I can have way more than that and still have enough space. And to me, that's full. That's full of shit. That you telling me that they couldn't put more memory for us to have games, or the developers couldn't make the games a little bit less, because some of these games that we like back in the day, like, man, the graphics look good. It wasn't bad at that time. This game, like King of Fighters, graphics is fucking amazing on this damn game. It's a lot of these games that's like, oh man, I can't believe they kind of pushed that on here. You know, they kind of pushed that on here and kept it underneath. Meanwhile, we're playing series games, so that is going to kill your hard drive, right? We're gonna do this again for my people who have the series. So I have 18 games. So we got 121. We're gonna say 122. Have it better. 122 plus 90 plus 67 plus 65 plus 49 plus 46. Right there, I'm at 439. Plus 46 plus 45 plus 44 plus 33 plus 31, 30 plus 24 plus 19 plus 7 plus it was 6, and then that haven't came out yet. That don't count. That just let me know, like, hey, when the game gets close, they're gonna download the whole thing, right? That's all it is. So right now we're at 762. So if you have the game that I got on here, you can download and you will be fine. Halo, we add another 18 because that's the campaign mode. You can keep the campaign mode on there and still have 780 games. I mean, you at 780 gigs, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's like at 800 something or 900 something. It's not a full terabyte, but there you go, man. So now I'm kind of forced to go find me a memory card for my series, but I am getting to the point to where I'm going to wait. The series, Microsoft, they have a exclusivity for like a certain amount of time. The shit came out 2 years ago, 2020. I've been waiting, so I might as well just keep on waiting. It's not gonna kill me to wait. It just it's aggravating because now I got the series, right, and I'm playing it, but I'm keep having to go back and forward, to switching back and forward just to play games. It still takes time, even though it's moving from the hard drive to the external hard drive back and forth, and it's moving at a fast rate. As you've seen, manage. I'm gonna move this back over so I can fucking play it. It's annoying. And then just so you could just for me to play NBA 2K22, if I want to play that later on, I have to move a shit ton. See? That shit's moving like a gig. Like a gig per second. Boy, that shit crazy. But sometimes, like when I'm moving like the bigger stuff, it's the max I hit was like 900, and then it'll drop down to 8, 7, and so forth. But if it moved like that all the time, it wouldn't be a problem. But I'm not moving a gig all the time, right? Like, because the closer to the end you get, it slows down a little bit. It's kind of like when you're driving a car at full speed, and when you get close to the finish line, you know, you'll pass the finish line, but then you'll slow down so you won't hit the fucking brick wall. And that's kind of how I took the concept of why it slows down. Because now we went from a gig to like 300 something. So, buyers beware. When you buy the Series S, you're going to have the same problem. You are going to be forced to buy a memory card. Not an external hard drive, a memory card. You're going to be forced to buy a memory card. And I don't play that many games. And like I said, I play a lot of games, but games that are optimized for the series, I'm like, but whatever. But this right here, I felt like was full of shit. There's a lot of these games that I would have been like, bro, I don't care if it's series. Like Rocket League, I would have kept Rocket League on my external. Fortnite, I would have kept on it external. Demon Slayer, I didn't see a difference. I would have kept that on the external because it's not. It says at 60 frame. Mortal Kombat, probably would have kept that on external, and that would have gave me games that I really cared about. The Division looks fucking fantastic, but honestly, I would have kept that on the external as well. And Gears, Rainbow Six Extraction, I definitely would have kept that on external. But Microsoft, you're not giving anybody a choice to actually choose what they want. You chose for us, and the only games that we get to choose what we want to put on external hard drive or the internal is sports games. Sports games, they have 2 different versions. Everybody else don't have 2 different versions. They fuck you over on that. So it's like, what can you do, right? We got hold, and that's exactly what happened. We got hold. So there's not a lot of videos out there that tell you that everybody want to be all nice and cute with it. Fuck that. When it comes to fucking memory, this shit sucks. It sucks. It's horrible. Nobody should be playing this shit on the way that it is. It's just straight ass. All right. When it comes to memory, this little small Xbox is ass. Every damn thing else is great. It's fantastic. And right now, this is the only thing that's out there. And I kind of think it's a power play move. You know, if you mass produce the Series S, and you're just doing somewhat production on the Series X, you're going to have more Series S than X. People can't find the Series X. People got the Series S, and then they're forced to get the damn memory card, which is like $300 to $500. you're basically banking. Like, oh, snap, we making way more money back and stuff like that. And it's full of shit, bro. It is. But I'm gonna quit yapping. I have nothing else to say about the system. The system itself is great. It does put out the power. It says you can get 120. It is in 4K. Graphics, like I said, the graphics are amazing. I am awe and shocked compared to the Series X. There's not big much. There's not a difference. There's really not a difference. The only thing that sucks about this whole deal is that it should have been a terabyte and the Series X should have been 2 terabytes. That's it, bro. That is it. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. And sorry for rambling, man. It's just somebody got to tell y'all about the bullshit.